There definitely is a lack of public loos in London, yeah. I manage easier than women definitely do because there are like those pop-up urinals, like you get near Charing Cross, but I can't imagine what it'd be like for a woman, no. The other issue, I'm stuck there. There's no option. I have had to sneak into like a pub or a McDonald's when I have needed the toilet, yeah, if I'm not already in one.
Yes, the toilet. Well, good luck if you're in central London. With years of government cutbacks and local council cuts to spending a penny might be difficult, especially if your local restroom has been turned into a restaurant or the gents has been gentrified. And if you're disabled, pregnant, suffer from anxiety or over the age of 50 with a weakened bladder, the problem is worse. Should we have to pretend to be a McDonald's customer to use a loo? Or blag our way into the toilets or the pub?
I'm Tracy, I'm a visitor to London from Sweden. There's almost no toilets in London. I spend a lot of time looking for toilets, actually. I've gone to restaurants just for the sole purpose of going to a bathroom there, and it's really unfortunate when you buy all this stuff and then, the toilet is out of order, and then you have to find another one and just buy stuff just to find a bathroom. That's what I'm doing right now, actually, looking for a toilet.
In recent years, local government has been selling off public toilets to raise money, and there are no legal requirements for local authorities to provide toilets. So how much do these toilets sell for? Well, if you're feeling flush, prominently located conveniences could fetch up to 6 figures on the open market.
In front of this Grade 1 listed church here in trendy Spitalfields in East London, there is what was once a classic public toilet. This venue has now been sold by Clark & Lloyd Property Consultant for £1 million. The new owners have converted the toilet turned nightclub into a bar with kitchen downstairs and street food market upstairs. You can't pee here, but you can grab a snack. Here in the church, not surprisingly, the public are using the Creep Cafe Loos.
I'm Nina and I work here. This is Cafe in the Crypt. It's just a cafe in a space which was the crypt under the church, and now we serve coffee and tea.
Do a lot of people come here just to use your toilet?
You can kind of notice people just sneak in and then walk out, but a lot of them use it because they're using the cafe.
I'm from Australia and I've been here for 2 years in London.
Do you think there is enough toilets in London, or is better or worse than in Australia?
I think there's more public toilets in Australia available.
I'm here on Highgate Road in Kentish Town, outside what we like to call the jewel of the refurbished public toilet crown. For the past 2 years, this place has been serving up cocktails to local people. Evidently, public toilets make great venues.
So we're just over 2 years here. Yeah.
And what was it like before you refurbished it?
So it was, it had been closed for about 15, 20 years, but it was all pretty dried out. It wasn't smelly or anything, any of the badness people kind of imagine.
So was the process of buying the ex-public toilet difficult?
You're dealing with the council, you know, so nothing happens quick with civil servants and stuff like that. But hey, look, they've a lot of red tape to get around, and especially trying to get a liquor license for something that was a toilet. There was obviously a lot of meetings with neighbourhood groups and stuff like that, and eventually it took about 3 years to get it.
So what do you think makes this place special?
Well, who doesn't like a bar and a toilet? We actually talk about toilets a lot in here, you know, because we get asked so many questions. But when they built these toilets, you didn't have a Starbucks on every corner, you didn't have a Pret, a McDonald's, pubs all over the place, you know, there was a need for these things.
Since there's a sign saying ladies and gentlemen, do people ever come in thinking it's a natural toilet?
All day, every day. This was obviously a fairly grand Victorian loo, like most of them when they were built, but nowadays, would they do something similar? Would they be digging holes in the ground in the middles of a crossroads? Probably not, but I think there definitely is a space for a kind of revolutionary approach to what is needed for the public, especially in the denser populated areas. Soho, Shoreditch on a Saturday night could definitely use a few.
Do you remember when this was once a public loo?
Yes, I do, yes. If you ask me why they've turned it into a pub like this, God only knows, you know. I went into a cafe the other day and asked if I may borrow their toilet, and they said no. What do? You know, you go down there, it's not a toilet no more, and there should be public toilets.
Have you ever been caught short?
Of course I have, mate. Yeah, of course I have. Haven't you?
Excuse me, is there any chance I can use the toilet?
Well, it's only for customers, but it's alright, you can use it.
Yeah, thank you.
Not that easy, you understand? We are busy sometimes, our customers are waiting as well. I've got customers, so they want to go to loo. It's very hard to say no as well. You don't want to say no because I am the only one around here. But they need to find substitution. We had one public toilet down there. I like to see public toilet in London much more.
My name is Sai. I'm the manager of FS Express, located in the middle of Brick Lane.
It's clearly a very busy street, especially on the weekends. Do people often come in and ask you to use the toilet?
We try and avoid letting non-customers use the loo, and it's only pretty much for the customers and staff.
Do you feel there's a lack of public toilets in the area, in Brick Lane?
I definitely do think so. I mean, I personally haven't come across any, if anything. It's a very highly populated area during weekends and evenings, and it's something that they should definitely consider to bring into Brick Lane.
Do you ever find people really insistent or irritating when they ask to use it, and how do you normally deal with them?
To be honest with you, I'm quite a firm person, so if I've got something in mind, I pretty much set it in that manner.
Excuse me, sir. Could I just use your toilets?
I'm sorry, it's for paying customers only.
Oh,
I'm very
okay.
sorry about that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think councils should provide public toilets, and local councils should remember that they are there to provide public services. Isn't it time that we reinstated some grand loos?